Hi, this is Cindy Knuckles with scrapgirls.com, and today I'm going to show you how to use my ScrapSimple Action set vintage postcards. Now these give that really cool vintagey painted postcard that you see like on Etsy and on eBay even, and they're really expensive to buy. So this way you can apply that effect to your own photos. And there's a couple of options as far as tweaking the photos after the action runs, so I'll be showing you that too. So you want to make sure that your actions are installed, and there's a pattern that comes along with those too, and make sure that's installed as well, otherwise the photos are going to look really funny. And I've included instructions in your file for those to install the patterns as well. And then go ahead and open up a photo, and you can see here in my action palette that I have my vintage postcard action installed. So I'm just going to choose the first one and then go ahead and push the play button. And that is the first effect. Now you can see you have 3 layers in your layers palette, and also notice that your original picture is intact back there. I always try to make the actions create a new duplicate of your photo because I don't want you to accidentally work on your original and forget and not have a copy of your original. Okay, so there's 3 layers now in your layers palette, and you can just kind of click those on and off and see what happens. And so those, you can just play with those. The top one, you can go and play with the opacity, see if you like those looks. You can do that with the second layer. Make it, you know, more of a intense color over here. This is just meant to give a subtle color, this action here. Now right here you can see this, and if you click on that, that is a gradient mask, and that's what's allowing this color to show through here. So if you wanted to change that, either the position or how much color is showing through, all you have to do is go over to your gradient tool in your tools or your menu palette, select that, and then you'll see this little plus sign, and then you just put that somewhere on your photo and drag it, and you can see how it changes. That's kind of a cool effect there. You can put it anywhere and just drag it across, and you're going to get all kinds of different looks. So now the other thing is, sometimes your pattern, if you're using a photo that's rather large, I think this is not quite 7 inches tall, sometimes you might see the lines of where the pattern stopped and started. You could just click on this pattern layer here, and then you can move that pattern around. Just click OK. Okay, so now let's run action number 2. This is going to give us a much more contrasted look, which I think is cool, but if you want to soften that up or lighten it up, you're just going to select the second layer and just play with the opacity slider. Okay, and again, you can select the gradient mask and then go up, make sure your gradient tool is selected, and just play with that. Just drag, play in any direction that you want. You can get some really great interesting looks. That one's kind of cool. And again, if you do want to use this on a photo that's bigger than, say, 6 or 7 inches tall or wide, and you see a pattern, you're just going to go ahead and click this icon, and you can play with the scale. You can either make the scale bigger, or I just usually move the pattern around until I like it. See, here you can see where the pattern ends. So these are just kind of fun because you can play with the adjustments. See, there's the regular picture under there, if you like that look. Or you can put that back there, and you can just play with all of these sliders. So it makes it very customizable. Okay, so that's the second action. And then let's play the third action. And this one is kind of a medium amount of color. And so again, you can play with the slider, make it really soft, but then it looks more like the the first action. You can make it even darker. And you can play with the gradient just by always remember to click on that thumbnail there in your layers palette. And one thing that you can do too up here at the top of your window is this is the different types of gradients. Will give you different looks depending on the type of gradient that you apply. So those are just kind of fun to play with. Okay, and that's it. And I had so much fun developing these. These are, I would have to say, my favorite actions right now. And I hope you have fun playing with them too. Have a great day. Thank you.